Vice Rebuttus Award winner. You've seen a lot of football. What do you think of the football you see out here today?
Oh, it's terrific. These young guys are playing all with their hearts, and they're playing really good football. It's a really good brand of football.
What do you think are some of the lessons these kids are learning from Pop Warner football?
Well, they're going to learn that they're not going to succeed all the time, but they're going to succeed some of the time if they keep trying. And I think that's going to be a big help to them down the road. They're going to learn that life's not real smooth. It's full of rocky roads, full of pit stops. It's full of good and bad things you can do. They're going to learn to do the right things by being out here.
You know, one of the things I've noticed lately is that we're getting all kinds of props from NFL announcers about guys who played Pop Warner football. They talk about good fundamentals and the kinds of values they're learning.
That's the thing. That's where I learned my fundamentals at. I learned my fundamentals playing Pop Warner football in the Cleveland area. And if you teach somebody the right particular techniques when they're young, the older they get, the better they perfect them. And, you know, some guys forget about using technique, but technique is all it's about.
What would you suggest to Pop Warner coaches these days on how to work with some of these young kids? Any things you'd give them as far as advice on how to work with them?
First of all, I tell them, make sure the kids got their grades up. Make sure they kept their grades up. And when they made a tackle or a block, see what they're hitting. Always see what you're hitting. Never look at the ground and hit somebody, because doing that, you can hurt yourself.
You know, I hear a lot of things, and just for sports fans who aren't real used to the particulars of football, they talk about things like looking at a guy's belt buckle and things like this and hitting them so that you're hitting them low and driving through them. Is that all part of the lessons of the game?
It is parts of the lessons of the game. I was taught to run through the guy. Some people tell you to watch the belt buckle. Some people tell you to watch the V in the neck of the shirt. But what I did was I took the biggest part of the body and I tried to run through it.
It's still a hard-hitting game. That's what it's all about.
It's all about collisions. It's all about who first.
But you know, the other thing is it seems to be about who has the biggest heart, too. You don't always have to be the biggest guy out there if you got the biggest heart.
No, but I was the smallest guy with the biggest heart. So a lot of times that pays off. Sometimes you see kids that are very small with a very big heart come up with outstanding plays. That's like the one kid we seen today, number 6. Forgot where he's from, the D.C. area. This kid could flat run the football, and he wanted to do it. He ran it up the middle. He ran it around the corner. He did everything he wanted to with it.
Do you think that Pop Warner is helping these kids in terms of confidence in other areas of their life?
Oh, yeah, it definitely helps them with their confidence. It builds their self-esteem. I mean, they're going out there competing mano-a-mano against someone else, and they're winning their share of battles. They're not losing every time. They're learning what life's about.
Sounds great. Darryl, we really appreciate this. It's been great having you out here.
Well, thank you. Great to be here.
Continue to have fun with it.
All right. See you later.
Thanks, Fred.